coastal town felt hot and loud. Caleb pressed Alex onto the squeaking bed. He would kiss him while the couple next door fought. Alex would cover his bruised lips with his hands. This left him unable to push Caleb away. If he used his hands, the neighbors would bang on the wall. They had considered getting a motel room, but Caleb only made $90 a day. Alex made $95. The cheapest room nearby cost $150. So they walked along the beach at night instead. The shore was dark and deserted. Only the sound of waves crashing on rocks remained. Caleb pulled him behind a large boulder. Alex kicked him sharply in the leg. They ended up sitting on the rocks. They watched the distant city lights across the water. Caleb pointed to the tallest building on the skyline. He promised Alex that he would take him there someday. Alex realized it was the new skyscraper his brother just bought. He quickly grabbed Caleb's hand in a panic. He pointed to a much smaller building nearby. He assured Caleb that building would be just fine. Caleb froze for a moment. He then said the interior of that building was famously ugly. They stared at each other in confusion. Caleb claimed he saw it in a dream. This excuse served them well for a long time. Caleb never questioned Alex's knowledge of luxury cars. Alex never wondered about Caleb's familiarity with the city. Their meeting had been simple and logical. Caleb cleaned trash from the beach. He collected cans to sell at the recycling center. Alex weighed the recyclables at that same center. One day, he saw a tall figure walking towards him. The man wore a simple black tank top. Sweat traced the lines of his defined muscles. It felt like a sudden summer storm in Alex's heart. He found himself intensely attracted to the man. The next day, Alex saw him on the beach. He walked by and firmly slapped Caleb's behind. Caleb turned, his face red with anger. He dropped his tools and moved to confront Alex. His co-workers had to hold him back. The third day, Alex did it again. That night, Caleb went home with him. The old bed frame groaned all night. The next morning, Caleb brought in a suitcase. He wanted to split the rent with Alex. Alex was still half asleep. He thought he was back on vacation in Europe. He pulled 2 small bills from his pocket. He handed them to Caleb without thinking. Caleb suddenly lifted the suitcase to throw it. Alex scrambled off the bed in terror. He then saw he was only holding a $20 bill. From that day on, his rent was cut in half. Not much else changed in their lives. The money they saved was spent on condoms. Alex told Caleb a fabricated story. He said his family ran a small junkyard. His brother had a car accident and was left disabled. His parents wanted to sell him to a rich man. That was why he had run away to this town. Caleb shared his own story in return. He had come to the beach to be a lifeguard, but all the positions were already filled. So he took a job as a cleaner instead. He wore a silver locket around his neck. A small platycodon flower was carved inside. He never allowed Alex to touch the locket. It even poked Alex in the eye during their intimacy. On many nights, Alex watched him by the moonlight. Caleb would gently rub the small flower carving. Alex later searched for the flower's meaning. He learned that it symbolized eternal love. He suddenly understood Caleb's secret. Caleb was in love with a ghost from his past. Alex's mother loved to listen to audiobooks. Their mansion often echoed with dramatic romance lines. Phrases like "Woman, you can't escape me" were common. "You'll never be good enough to compare to her." He had learned one important lesson from them. A living person could never compete with a memory. His affair with Caleb was like a sand painting. It was destined to blow away with the wind. So he decided to fake his own death. Leaving was harder than he expected. Caleb was young and beautiful. His stamina was sometimes overwhelming. But he gave Alex his entire $90 daily wage. However, Alex's new sports car was finally being released. He couldn't park a limited-ion convertible outside the rental. It wasn't about the neighbor's curiosity. He worried about bird droppings on the coast. He didn't want the new car to be ruined. So after pushing a drowning child to shore, he let the current take him. He drifted towards an undeveloped, rocky part of the beach. He swam underwater for a long time. Then he climbed ashore behind the jetties. With his ID and some cash, he called his brother. His brother was in a multinational conference call. He was switching between 8 different languages. After hearing Alex's voice, he sighed. He thought Alex had died somewhere. He told Alex to come back immediately. He said they needed to deal with this expired meat. His brother was likely still in business mode. He said it in Hungarian, a language Alex didn't know. So Alex returned home, completely oblivious and happy. He settled back into his simple, luxurious life. But sometimes, in the quiet of the night, he missed Caleb. He would turn over expecting to feel sculpted abs. He would only find soft, expensive cotton sheets. A faint sense of disappointment would linger. One night, he posted a vague message online. Another night burning alone. The next morning, his childhood friend messaged him. "Alex, you're back? Meet us at the usual spot tonight." Alex did not want to go out, but his social obligations as a wealthy heir were important. He reluctantly got himself ready. He remembered Caleb liked him in white shirts. He changed into a classic, crisp white button-down. Then he unbuttoned the top 2 buttons. He thought to himself how deeply sentimental he was. Liam had been his best friend for years. As children, Liam had made mud pies with Alex's pee. Alex had refused to use Liam's, finding it gross. Liam had gathered their whole circle of rich friends. The private room was full of them. Some were playing cards, others just drinking. Then a line of beautiful young men stood before him. Alex realized they were all wearing the same white shirt. Damn it. Liam laughed so hard he nearly fell over. He joked that Alex could join the lineup. He put his arm around Alex's shoulder. He grabbed Alex's wrist from behind. Alex couldn't break free for a moment. He thought his friend was being strange. The group started a game of truth or dare. Someone called them over to join. As soon as he sat, the bottle pointed at him. A guy asked him, "Truth or dare?" "Alex?" Alex was too lazy to move. "Truth. When was the last time you had a one-night stand?" Alex looked at the person who asked. He was sitting next to Liam. His gaze faltered when it met Alex's. Alex answered truthfully, "The 7th of last month." The room erupted with noise and laughter. Amid the chaos, he saw Liam force a smile. Was his best friend jealous he was getting action? The bottle pointed at Alex again. He chose dare this time, tired of questions. The card read, "Have number 3 feed you a drink, mouth to mouth." Liam held up his player card. It was number 3. Alex knew that one sip would make him sick all night. The room fell silent. Everyone knew Liam was hosting. He and Alex were the most powerful people there. "How disgusting," Liam said with a laugh. He said they were brothers, not lovers. He suggested an alternative to spare them both. He would pour a sip of liquor into Alex's mouth. He would use his hand to hold the bottle. The group agreed to the compromise. Alex nodded in silent consent. Liam stepped forward and gripped his chin. His other hand held the whiskey bottle. Bitter liquid filled Alex's mouth. Just then, the door to the room swung open. The amount of whiskey was more than a single sip. It was far more than Liam had promised. Liquor spilled from his mouth onto his shirt. Alex struggled against the grip. Liam's hand on his chin was surprisingly strong. Was he trying to humiliate his own friend? As Alex was about to kick him, Liam let go. Alex turned aside to spit out the alcohol. He heard a loud crash from the doorway. He looked up and saw Caleb. Caleb was dressed in a waiter's uniform. He was standing frozen at the entrance. Broken glass and a tray were on the floor. Alex felt like he was being choked again. "What's wrong with you?" one of the guys yelled at Caleb. Alex knew how cruel his friends could be. He knew Caleb couldn't handle their taunts. Alex wiped his face and stood up abruptly. He shot a glance at the man who shouted. Then he grabbed Caleb's arm and ran. They ended up in a dimly lit alley. Caleb's eyes were dark with unspoken emotion. Alex felt a mix of guilt and panic. He wasn't sure what to say. Caleb finally spoke, his voice low. "You faked a drowning just to come here?" "I thought I died," Alex mumbled. Caleb gave a cold, humorless laugh. He explained that an old man saw Alex swim away. The man had been sitting on the lifeguard tower. Caleb waited for 20 days at the rental. When Alex didn't return, he asked around for him. He discovered that all of Alex's information was fake. Without realizing, Caleb had backed him against a wall. He confessed he couldn't stay in the town anymore. He suffered from insomnia every single night. He kept hallucinating that Alex was still there. He would even cook meals for 2 people. Alex watched Caleb's lips move as he spoke. The dim streetlight cast shadows on his face. He looked thinner, almost gaunt. His features seemed sharper, more intense. Damn it. Alex wanted to kiss him. Caleb suddenly grabbed his chin. His eyes were red. "Did you work so hard to leave me just for this?" Alex paused, confused by the question. He then realized what Caleb had seen. He saw Liam holding his chin, pouring alcohol. From Caleb's perspective, it looked like a client. He thought Alex was working as an escort. Alex looked down at his white shirt. It was the same as the hired entertainers. He grabbed Caleb's hand, his voice breaking. "My brother burned himself with a kettle. He needs money for an emergency surgery. I didn't want you to carry this burden." Meanwhile, miles away, a CEO sneezed loudly. He was reviewing the latest AI innovation reports. Caleb's grip on his chin suddenly loosened. His arm fell to his side. "You're an idiot," he whispered. "My parents tried to sell me to a businessman. I refused and promised I would pay them back." Alex lied. He covered his face with his hands. "I'm fine here. I don't go out with anyone. I just have to drink with them for money. I can make enough for the medical bills." "Enough!" Caleb pulled him into a hug. "Quit this job. I have money for your brother." The one thing Alex feared had happened. He curled his toes in his shoes, unseen by Caleb. His need for money was fake, but Caleb's hard-earned money was real. Alex believed he would give everything he had. Caleb would be left with nothing, but refusing the offer would expose the lie. "No, that's your savings," Alex pushed him away. "My family's old house was demolished," Caleb said. "I only got a few thousand from the settlement. Take it for the emergency. Don't come back here." Caleb was surprisingly lucky sometimes. That night, Alex went back to Caleb's new place. It was in a rundown part of the city. The area was in a constant fight with developers. He held Caleb's hand as they climbed the stairs. They navigated puddles and grime to the 3rd floor. The moment the door closed, Caleb embraced him. Alex pushed him back onto the only bed. Caleb kissed the tear tracks on his face. He whispered that Alex didn't have to be strong anymore. He promised to always be there for him. Alex didn't dare tell him they were not tears of sadness. He hadn't been with anyone for a month. Only God knew how much he had missed this. Later that night, a neighbor started yelling. "That damn bed has been shaking since this afternoon. Are you trying to die up there?" Alex's voice was hoarse. He asked Caleb if he understood now. Some people just connect instantly. His brother certainly wouldn't understand. That's why he called at 7 in the morning. Caleb, with messy hair, handed Alex the phone. The caller ID made Alex wide awake. He wrapped a jacket around himself on the balcony. "You didn't come home last night?" his brother asked. "I slept at a friend's house," Alex mumbled. He scratched his head nervously. "You better be careful," his brother warned. "If I hear any embarrassing rumors about you, you'll never get a peaceful night's sleep again." Alex looked around nervously, cursing under his breath. He hated how his brother loved to overdramatize. He hung up the phone, relieved. He returned to the room and crawled into bed. But the bed was now empty. He looked up and saw Caleb leaving the bathroom. His expression was unreadable. He was holding his own phone. He got back into bed and held Alex close. "My family background isn't good," Caleb said. "I might be poor my whole life. Will you stay with me, Alex?" It was a strange question. Alex was rich. Besides, they were happy even when they had no money. But he understood a man's need for reassurance. He patted Caleb's chest. "I don't have money either. We'll earn it together." Alex moved into Caleb's rental apartment. He just loved living in cheap apartments. Caleb quit his waiting job for one in a warehouse. Alex sat in his brother's office, bored. Then he received a video call from Caleb. Caleb had started calling him frequently. Alex knew he was worried. He was afraid Alex had gone back to the club. Alex ran into the private office bathroom to answer. "Yes, I'm at work now," he said quickly. "I'm cleaning toilets in an office building." Caleb looked uncertain through the screen. "This doesn't look like a public restroom." Alex quickly invented another lie. "It's the private bathroom for the CEO." Caleb's brow furrowed with concern. Alex hung up and left the restroom. His brother was still not in the office, but he received a $50,000 transfer from Caleb. He understood the meaning behind it. Caleb didn't want him to degrade himself for money. A non-existent conscience stirred within him. Just as he left the office, Liam called. He hadn't heard from his friend since that night. Liam was probably scared Alex would beat him up. But it wasn't Liam's voice on the phone. "Alex, you should probably come over. Liam has been asking for you all day." The voice sounded familiar. He went to the address they gave him. It was another bar, another loud party. Alex felt a pang of pity for Liam. He was still indulging in these childish games. He wished Liam could find pure love like him. He helped the drunken Liam towards the exit. Liam leaned heavily on his shoulder. "Alex, no matter what happens to your family," Liam whispered in his ear, "you can always come to me. My home is always open for you." "What are you talking about?" Alex asked, confused. But he had no time to ask for clarification. Across the street, he saw Caleb. He had just finished his shift at the warehouse. A wave of panic washed over Alex. He pushed Liam towards his friends. Then he ran across the street to Caleb. He could hear Liam shouting his name behind him. He sounded angry and desperate. Brothers were not as important as boyfriends. Caleb's expression had darkened the moment he saw Alex. When Alex threw himself into his arms, he held on tight. In his other hand was a chestnut cupcake. Alex looked up into Caleb's eyes. He saw a storm brewing there. Caleb was looking coldly across the street. He thought Alex was being harassed by a former client. Alex quickly took Caleb's hand. He placed it gently on his own cheek. "Let's go home, Caleb," he urged. Caleb led him towards the subway station. His grip was so tight it was almost painful. But Alex was too guilty to complain. He just winced and followed him quietly. The train car was mostly empty. Caleb held his hand the whole way. He didn't say a single word. Alex had never seen him this angry before. Even that morning in the town, he had calmed down. When Alex had hugged him, his anger had faded. Back at the apartment, the warm lights flickered on. Caleb placed the small cupcake in front of Alex. Then he went to the bathroom without a word. The cupcake must have cost 2 days of his salary. Alex had once admired it in a bakery window. Caleb had remembered. Caleb didn't like sweets himself. Alex picked up a fork and started eating. The chestnut cream was rich but not too sweet. It had the comforting taste of autumn. After he finished, he saw Caleb behind him. He was wearing only a towel. "Are you full?" he asked. His voice sent a shiver down Alex's spine. Alex turned to look at him. He still had some cream on the corner of his mouth. In the next second, Caleb leaned in. He licked the cream away. Then he lifted Alex into his arms. Through a sleepy haze, Alex heard him whisper, "If you ever see those men again, I will tie you up so you can't leave. You will never see anyone but me." This was pure madness. Alex's head tilted to the side as he fainted. He still couldn't find his brother, but he managed to find his father. His dad had become an avid fisherman. This was the first time Alex had seen him all year. His father looked grave. He told Alex the family was in trouble. "Our finances are a mess. Your brother is under investigation. The family can't solve this alone," he said. "So now it's all up to you." "Me?" Alex pointed at himself, confused. "To be precise, your status as the second son. Our family has a long history here, but now new families are rising in power." He explained that a strategic marriage could save them. They needed to ally with one of the new powers. Why couldn't his father just get married himself? "Your mother kicked you out 10 years ago," Alex retorted. His father sighed heavily. "It's a good thing you have your mother's face. You can't escape your responsibilities now." Alex stood frozen, then shouted in anger, "You old man, I hope you never catch another fish." He ran out of the family mansion. His father's angry yell followed him. "How dare you curse me, you ungrateful son!" Alex ran back to Caleb's small apartment. This place felt more like a home. It was so different from the cold, grand mansion. He took out his phone to post a message. "I don't want a lot of money. I just want a lot of love." Before he could post it, something caught his eye. A flash of white light near his feet. He looked down and saw Caleb's locket on the floor. The cord must have broken. He picked up the small silver flower. It felt surprisingly expensive and heavy. There was a small crack on its surface. Suddenly, the apartment door was thrown open. Caleb stood there, panting and holding the doorframe. He had run all the way back. His eyes lit up when he saw the locket in Alex's hand. He snatched it away immediately. "Don't touch that," he blurted out. His mother's audiobooks echoed in his mind again. "Don't be delusional. You're not even close to her. Looking like her is the best you can do." The heroine would then cry for 100 chapters. Finally, she would reunite with the CEO. "I found it on the floor," Alex shouted. Caleb realized he had overreacted. He clutched the locket tightly in his hand. "Something has come up," he said, his voice strained. He held the flower in one hand and took Alex's with the other. "You have to wait for me here. Promise me." Then he turned and ran out of the apartment. Alex waited in the apartment for 3 days. Then his father called. He told him that his brother was in the hospital. Alex rushed to the hospital immediately. His brother was lying in the hospital bed. He still had a laptop on his knees. He was paler and thinner than Alex had ever seen him. "It's just my stomach acting up again. It's nothing." His brother tried to reassure him. "He's been working to save the company," their father said. "And you just keep running to the west side of town. Who is so important over there?" The person on the west side was gone now. Alex buried his face in his brother's lap. brother, let's just give up the company. Your health is more important. It's not just about the company anymore, his brother said. They might want to put me in jail. I have some old friends I can talk to, their father said. It's no use, his brother replied faintly. You and Mom already tried. They all refused. Alex looked at his father. The carefree fisherman was gone. His hair had new strands of white. His brother gently touched Alex's cheek. If I go away, you'll have to grow up. Tears streamed down Alex's face. The next day, Caleb returned. He looked exhausted, with bruises on his face. But the flower locket around his neck was still there. It was a painful, constant reminder. He opened the door and saw Alex. A look of pure joy spread across his face. It was like opening Schrodinger's box. His beloved cat was safe and sound inside. He rushed forward and knelt before the sofa. He wrapped his arms around Alex. I knew you would be here, Caleb said firmly. Alex gently touched the bruises on his face. Caleb pulled back slightly. Alex, I've been hiding things from you. But please just wait a little longer. Caleb, Alex interrupted him. I've been hiding things from you too. And I don't plan on telling you. He touched the locket on Caleb's chest. Whatever you faced, you brought this back. You chose it, not me. He watched Caleb's eyes shift nervously. Let's break up, he said slowly. Caleb's gaze froze. He looked up sharply. What did you just say? We're breaking up, Alex repeated. I'll be moving out tonight. Caleb slowly stood up, staring at him. His eyes seemed distant and empty. Alex, he whispered, don't even think about it. This guy wasn't going to let him leave. Alex stood up angrily. Caleb's hand immediately fell on his shoulder. His legs gave way and he sat back down. Damn these weak knees. He stared at Caleb's expressionless face. He tried to inch towards the door. Caleb suddenly reached out and grabbed his neck. Alex's eyes widened. He tried to pry his hand away. He then realized Caleb wasn't using any force. It was my fault for not contacting you, Caleb said. Get some sleep. I'll take you for cake tomorrow. Sleep? Who could possibly sleep now? Alex's body was rigid with fear. He watched as Caleb lifted him onto the bed. He only remembered to struggle as he was set down. Then Caleb's next words stopped him cold. It's okay. If you're hurt, I'll bandage you. Alex froze, motionless as a statue. Caleb continued to live with him as before, but he stopped going to work. He also refused to let Alex leave. He would only go downstairs for necessities. He would always lock the door behind him. There wasn't enough time to even pry open a window. The rest of the time he was with Alex. Alex felt like he was starting to lose his mind. At 3 a.m, he stared at Caleb. Caleb, he said in a hollow voice, when I close my eyes, I see you in my dreams. When I open them, you are here. I'm getting sick of looking at you. Caleb held him tighter, his own eyes closed. You still dream of me, he murmured. Of course. He was the only person Alex could see. Alex felt a silent, burning frustration. He had been away from his brother for 3 days now. He had no idea what was happening with his family. Anxiety made him do something he would regret. He sat up and took out his phone. I'm returning the $50,000 you lent me. Caleb, can we please just part ways peacefully? Caleb slowly sat up. What about your brother's illness? Damn, he had forgotten about that lie. My brother has fully recovered, he said quickly. You can take this money back. Caleb's expression turned terrifying. He grabbed Alex's hand, his voice low and dangerous. Did you go back to those rich boys at the club? Alex was stunned. No, I didn't. But his denial only looked like guilt. Caleb pulled him into the middle of the bed. The phone clattered to the floor. I told you not to go back to them, he growled. A vein throbbed on his forehead. He was trying to suppress something. Or I would tie you up. He pulled a box out from under the bed. When he opened it, Alex saw its contents. What he had seen before was just the beginning. He nearly fainted from shock. But seeing Caleb take out a rope kept him conscious. He kicked at him frantically. Caleb still managed to wrap the rope around his hands. "It will be okay once you're tied up," Caleb muttered. "Caleb, this is the 21st century." Alex screamed. "This is illegal. Get a grip." Just then, someone pounded on the apartment door. It must be a neighbor hearing the commotion. This was his only chance. He wriggled towards the door. "Help me," he yelled. This action seemed to enrage Caleb further. He covered Alex's mouth and dragged him back. The hallway outside suddenly went quiet. The next moment, with a loud bang, the door burst open. A group of bodyguards rushed into the room. "Grab him!" shouted the young man leading them. He was horrified by the scene. Caleb looked up, his face dark with fury. He dropped the rope and kicked away the guards. Alex scrambled to the other side of the bed. He saw several bodyguards overpower Caleb. One of them injected a syringe into his neck. Caleb reached a hand out towards Alex. Alex flinched back. Caleb's eyes slowly closed. "Sir, please forget about what happened here." The young man helped Alex to his feet. He pressed a CR card into Alex's hand. "A small token of our appreciation." Alex agreed to the arranged marriage. His father was overjoyed. "You and that family's son are truly fated. They just agreed and now you've come around." Alex turned to look at his brother. He looked a little better now. The first payment had stabilized the company. His brother spoke to him privately. "Alex, be sure about this. A company can be rebuilt. But your marriage is for a lifetime." "I've thought it through," Alex said flatly. "I don't love anyone anyway. Dad says the young master is younger than me." "That sounds fine." It was fine. Caleb's appearance felt like a strange dream. The young man had explained the injection. He said it was just a sedative. He wouldn't say anything more. Alex tried to investigate Caleb's background. He found absolutely nothing. The day to meet his fiancée arrived. He styled his hair like a serious adult. He passed the garden and thought of Caleb. He prayed he would never see him again. When he saw him, only one word came to mind. Damn it. Caleb was sitting on the sofa. His powerful frame was clad in a tailored shirt. He looked refined and noble. He didn't look like he had ever collected cans. Rich people must all be insane. Why pretend to be poor? Alex noticed a flicker of surprise in Caleb's eyes. But his handsome face was still cold. He was too thin, his cheekbones sharp. A shadow of gloom hung over him. When he looked at Alex, it felt like a trap. Alex had been acting out a tragedy. He never knew Caleb was acting with him. He wanted to disappear into the floor. Caleb's mother was a pale, quiet woman. The entire mansion was silent like a tomb. "We are very satisfied with Alex," she said stiffly. "We will cover all of your family's debts." This felt like a scene from a horror movie. Caleb was the silent puppeteer. Alex tried to slide discreetly towards the door. If he could just get out, he would run away. He would move to another hemisphere and watch lifeguards. Just as his father was about to agree, a cold voice spoke. "I am very satisfied. He will stay here today." Alex turned stiffly. He met Caleb's obsessive, resentful gaze. Stay here today? Even his father sensed something was wrong. My son is still young. I should take him home. That won't be necessary, Caleb's mother said. Since Caleb has agreed, we will follow tradition. Every bride who marries into our family must come to live here and learn our ways. Once he enters our home, your family need not ask. His father had never heard of such customs. He grabbed Alex's arm, his smile fading. I should discuss this with his mother first. Uncle Caleb said, his voice firm. Leave him here today. The funds will be in your account next week. My grandfather has a world-class medical team. They cured his chronic stomach problems. I can introduce them to you. Besides, you proposed this marriage first. Caleb's tone became menacing. It would be inappropriate for you to back out now. Alex lived in the mansion for 2 months. He slept through 2 months of etiquette classes. A chestnut cupcake was always waiting when he woke up. He gained 5 pounds during this time. It was time for the slaughter. The wedding. He and Caleb were married on a snowy winter day. The venue was a private estate in the mountains. Alex sat backstage in a white suit. They were smart not to put him in a dress. He would have burned the place down. Suddenly, he heard a rustling sound outside. Alex, a familiar voice called. He looked up and saw Liam's face pressed against the window. Alex opened the window and pulled him inside. The front door is right there. What are you doing? Listen, your brother sent me, Liam said urgently. The family company is stable now. You don't have to go through with this. Your brother will handle Caleb's family. Come with me now. Liam grabbed his hand. Wait. Alex held onto the window frame. You're crashing a wedding without telling me? It was a last-minute decision, Liam said. Your brother was furious when he found out. He refuses to even see your father. Thinking of his brother made Alex's heart soften. Liam, I'm not leaving. He pulled his hand away. Liam's expression changed instantly. He grabbed Alex again, his voice dark. Did 2 months make you fall for that guy? What kind of question was that? He was still the same immature friend. You just don't get it. Never mind. Liam reached through the window, gripping him tightly. You fell for him so quickly. What about me? What about all the years I've loved you? Liam roared. What in the world was he talking about? Alex was shocked. I thought we were brothers. Do you want to be my brother's new husband? Liam held on, trying to pull him out. But another hand grabbed Liam's wrist from behind. In the next second, Liam cried out in pain. He fell from the 2nd-story window. Alex looked down to see him sprawled on the ground. He was about to laugh. Then, a pair of arms pulled him back inside. The wedding music began to play. When Caleb lay down beside him that night, Alex kept his eyes shut. He was afraid it was just a hallucination. He heard rustling, then a familiar, clean scent. You wanted to break up with me, just to marry someone else? The final judgment had arrived. Alex's eyelashes fluttered. He decided to pretend to be asleep. So you do still love me? He continued his act. But you still chose to leave me. I was locked in the study for 7 days. I broke the bars on the window to find you. And you still wouldn't wait for me. No wonder he was bruised and full of energy. Why do you always want to leave me? The person beside him moved. Alex's eyes flew open in alarm. He saw Caleb approaching with a rope. Maybe this is the only way to make sure you never leave again. Caleb took his hand. He began to wrap the rope around it. It was over. No one could save him this time. Alex closed his eyes in despair. He hoped it was just a bad dream. But then he felt the rope loosen. He opened his eyes. Caleb had tied the other end around his own neck. From now on, you have complete control over me, he whispered. He knelt by the bed. Don't be afraid of me. And don't leave me. What? Alex flinched, and the rope on Caleb's neck tightened. Caleb let out a soft cry of pain. Terrified, Alex dropped the rope. The rope slid down Caleb's body. Alex saw the locket again, the flower that was always present in their story. His expression hardened. I lied to you. You hid things from me. You don't have to act like this. Neither of us owes the other anything. Caleb immediately ripped the locket from his neck. "I was different from other children," he began. He clutched the locket so tightly it almost drew blood. "I would get angry over small things. I would break everything around me. One day, my mother gave me a kitten. The kitten wore a small collar with a platycodon flower. I started calling her Platy. As I got older, I learned to control myself. My emotional problems got much better. Until I was 14. I saw my father bring his mistress home. I completely lost control that night. I smashed everything in the house. I screamed at them to get out. I broke a door leading to the garden. Platy got scared and ran out. I checked the security cameras later. She ran to the beach where I used to walk her. The tide was high that night. I never saw Platy again. The first time I saw you," he continued, "you were wearing a white shirt and shorts. You were sitting at the recycling center. You looked just like Platy." Caleb hugged him tightly. I had forgotten what she looked like. But that feeling of calm and excitement was the same. But I always end up hurting what I care about most. Caleb talked for a long time that night. He spoke of his childhood and his difficult adolescence. He later worked countless menial jobs. Living a simple life calmed his inner turmoil. Alex realized this was his confession. He was explaining all the secrets he had kept. He was anxious, but his story was clear. He explained he returned to help his mother. He was fighting for control of the family assets. At that moment, Alex gently hugged him back. He had been competing with a cat this whole time. How embarrassing. He held Caleb and told him his own story. He had come to the small coastal town on vacation. He saw a handsome man on the beach. He watched him bend down to pick up a can. Sweat dripped down his muscular back. So he went to the town's only recycling center. He sat there and waited for a long time. Finally, a familiar figure walked towards him. The day after the wedding, Caleb disappeared. Alex stared at the empty side of the bed. He was so done with all of this. Caleb's mother sipped her tea. Her face was as pale as ever. "It's not the first time. Just let him be." Great. He couldn't rely on any of them. After searching for days, he found him. Caleb was working at a fish farm. He was helping someone prepare bait for $120 a day. What was wrong now? His precious young master. Alex squatted by the pond, watching him work. At the end of the day, Caleb was paid in cash. "Caleb, why do you have to work like this?" Alex asked. Caleb looked away. "I need some space. You should go back." Alex saw the cuts and scrapes on his hands. He was still focused on mixing the bait. That night, Alex moved into his room. It was a makeshift shed by the fish farm. Caleb worked during the day and guarded the pond at night. He earned 2 salaries this way. Alex looked around the drafty room. He wrapped his expensive coat tighter around himself. "I'll be back in a while," Caleb said. "This place isn't suitable for you." "You underestimate me," Alex retorted. He took off his coat and rolled up his sleeves. "I used to sort trash for a living." A gust of wind blew in, and he put his coat back on. "You rest here. I'll fix the roof," Caleb said. He grabbed some tools and went outside. Alex saw a basin of red mud on the table. He recognized it as the bait from earlier. He picked up a stick and started mixing it. An hour later, Caleb returned. He froze in the doorway when he saw Alex. "I mixed it really well, see?" Alex proudly presented the basin to him. Caleb snatched it away and put it aside. He grabbed Alex's arm and pulled him outside. "We need to go to the hospital now." Alex didn't understand. Then he caught his reflection in a window. His face was covered in a red rash. Fish meal is full of bacteria. It has parasites in it. "And you touched it with your bare hands," Caleb said frantically. "Really?" The cold wind made Alex feel dizzy. I thought I was just dizzy from mixing it so much. When they returned, the rash had mostly faded. Caleb put the medicine away. He turned to see Alex already in his bed. I'm tired. Lights out, Alex demanded. He was wrapped in the quilt with his coat on top. He heard Caleb sigh softly in the darkness. Then he felt the bed dip as Caleb joined him. He pulled Alex into his arms. Outside, a snowstorm began to rage. Alex curled up in Caleb's warm embrace. He remembered a poem from his school days. At the wooden gate, a dog barks. A traveler returns on a snowy night. He hoped every snowy night would bring someone home. The next day, Alex felt completely fine. It was still snowing heavily. Caleb was busy keeping the pond from freezing over. Alex put on gloves and organized the bait. He patched the cracks in the walls with plastic bags. He even made Caleb a simple noodle soup. That evening, Caleb ate the soup in front of him. Alex was craving a chestnut cupcake. Caleb knew exactly what he was thinking. When we get back, you can have. Alex looked at him expectantly. Caleb paused. He took a few bills from his pocket. Go buy whatever you want tomorrow. Be careful. Alex happily took the money. He stayed with Caleb at the fish farm for 2 months. It was a new record for him. The shed had no bathroom. He had to walk 100 meters to a public one. There was no hot water, only what they boiled. But it was too cold for him to find work. So he stayed home and boiled water. Caleb always had warm water waiting for him. His brother called him once during this time. Alex was wearing an apron. He was helping Caleb cook noodles. His brother hung up after one look. He didn't think Alex saw his disgusted expression. Finally, as the new year approached, Caleb spoke. Let's go home. I'll try not to leave like this again, Caleb said on the way back. You've lost so much weight these past 2 months. No way. Next time, I want to work at a boba shop, Alex protested. Caleb, I realized something. When you're away from your family, you're happy. You're completely different. Don't force yourself to change, he said. Do what you love. I'll be with you through every job. We can even be career counselors for college students. Caleb looked at him, his gaze deep. In the distance, fireworks marked the new year. Together, they returned to the world of warmth and light. From a young age, Caleb loved to break flowers. He would snap them off their stems. He felt a strange satisfaction squeezing them in his hand. His mother gave him a painting of sunflowers. The brilliant, decaying flowers balanced his restless heart. He learned to control his destructive urges. Then Platy came into his life. He channeled his impulses into care and protection. Everything was fine until he was 14. That man ruined everything. He and the woman walked in together. They didn't notice him homesick from school. When they saw him, he was holding a fruit knife. His father was furious. Caleb, though thin, fought back with surprising strength. He threw a computer monitor. The man dodged it. It smashed through the door to the garden. Platy, terrified, darted out into the night. It was raining heavily. She must have hidden under the rocks on the beach. The tide took away his last chance to save her. And so, his journey through the lower class began. He often worked outside of his studies. He donated most of his earnings. In the repetition of manual labor, he found a fragile peace. It was a substitute for the calm Platy gave him. Until he saw the boy in the coastal town. A white shirt, short hair, and sleepy, cat-like eyes. He felt his heart beat violently again. Life in the town was like a dream. He had never felt so peaceful, yet so passionate. When he heard Alex had drowned, his mind went blank. Memories from years ago flooded back. An endless vortex swallowed all reason. He knelt on the beach, broken. He wondered what else this ocean would take from him. Then an old man walked over to him. He patted his shoulder and leaned in. He swam to the wild beach. He just wanted to leave you. Caleb stayed in the rental for 10 more days. He cooked for 2 every single time. He started having hallucinations. He knew he had to find Alex. He never imagined their reunion would be like that. Alex was held by another man, being forced to drink. His clothes were stained. Lustful eyes surrounded him. Caleb owned shares in that club. His first instinct was to drag Alex out and burn it down. But the look in Alex's eyes stopped him. He allowed himself to be led away. Their reunion was happy, but a shadow remained. His family started to pressure him. They wanted to force him into an arranged marriage. He could endure beatings and electroshock therapy, but he could not accept Alex letting him go. He could destroy everything. He could make his entire family regret their actions. He just needed Alex to come back to him. He even had a plan to ruin everyone. If class was what separated them, he would destroy it. But fate was kind. It brought his love back to him once more. And his lover, who promised never to leave again. He was a divine gift,